Well, coming up on this week's show, we are visiting the greater Cincinnati area, taking in, of course, Covington, Kentucky, and downtown Cincinnati, and so much to do and see in the Cincinnati area. I really love coming down and visiting. There's some great stays here. There is some wonderful food and some amazing attractions. Renee, what did you find?
Well, thanks, Mike. We have had so much fun in the Queen City. We've gone to so many fun places and done so many fun things, including a ride on the Skystar Wheel. I'm Renee Warner, and along with Mike Kilburn, we are out and about Columbus.
On our trip to Cincinnati, we stopped by the Union Terminal building, and this is where we found the Holocaust and Humanities Center. And what a fabulous museum with a lot of history and a lot of interesting things. I think if you make a trip to Cincinnati, this must be on your list. Jody and Trinity told us more. Well, Trinity, welcome down about Columbus, and Jody, it's good to be here at the Holocaust and Humanities Center. This is an interesting museum. This is in the Union Terminal building, and there's some unique history that's associated with this museum here, right?
That's right, Mike. The museum itself is in Union Terminal. Union Terminal was a train station. It still is in some ways. And we are very fortunate that this is the actual train station where many survivors came to rebuild their lives after the war. This is the first place they would have come if they took the train.
Tell us and our viewers about what kinds of things that people that visit the museum, what they're going to find here.
Well, what they're going to find, which is very unique, is they're going to find first-person narratives of local survivors who are going to share the history with you. First-person quotes, we have photographs, artifacts, and video testimony, all of local people who witnessed these events.
Trinity, turning to you, I know one of the pieces of this is the Humanity Gallery. Now, what is that, and what does that represent?
We are very unique in the fact that we have a Humanity Gallery that really, our entire museum is based around our mission, which is ensuring the lessons of the Holocaust inspire action today. So how can we have a piece of affecting positive change in our communities after learning about these things?
Give some contact information to folks in Columbus where they can learn more about the Holocaust Museum and Humanity Center and maybe come and visit.
We have a Facebook page. We are on Twitter and Instagram. Our website, holocaustandhumanity.org, and you can reach us also by phone at 513-487-3055.
Fantastic. Trinity, thanks so much for having us. This was great. Jody, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you.
We're standing in the restaurant Coppins. It's just a part of Hotel Covington, which is absolutely amazing. It took 4 years to remodel this place. It used to be City Hall. The building dates back to the 1800s, but is absolutely gorgeous. We had an opportunity to talk to Jack and learn more about this and why you want to have your stay in Cincinnati right here. Well, Jack, good to have you in Hotel Covington on the show.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks for having us down. This is beautiful.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about the Hotel Covington. Why would you want to stay here?
So the big thing about Hotel Covington is we really strive to give you the Northern Kentucky Cincinnati experience. You're going to wander into this lobby and pretty quickly know where you are. We try to use as many local products as we possibly can, and that represents this region and everything that we can do and make.
Yeah, nice. Tell us a little bit about the amenities.
Okay. So Hotel Covington, we have 114 rooms. 14 of those are suites, some with beautiful views of the Cincinnati skyline and Red Stadium. You can watch the fireworks from some of our rooms. We have our 3-meal service restaurant, Coppins, which is named after the original department store that started in this building in 1907. We have our patio, which is a beautiful outdoor space that is available for dining or just lounging. We have yard games out there and yard Jenga and and cornhole. Then we have our coffee bar, which serves locally roasted Caraballo coffee from Newport, Kentucky. And then we've also got our late night walk-up alley. So we have a walk-up window, kind of like a food truck, but stationary. It comes right out of our kitchen. So we really put our blood, sweat, and tears into this building to make it something truly unique.
Jack, you definitely have got that done here. Let's talk a little bit about how we can get reservations, how we can learn more online.
Sure. So to get the best rate and the best availability, you're going to go to www.hotelcovington.com. You can always give us a call at 859-905-6600, and we're sure you'll have a great time, great meal, and want to stick around for as long as you can.
Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind. Jack, it's a pleasure. Thanks so much for having us in.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
Well, if you're a bourbon lover, then you've got to experience the Beeline. Make your way down to Cincinnati, cross over the bridge, and experience the edge of Bourbon Country. Julie told us more about some of the things you're going to find on the tour, as well as some great bourbon restaurants. Julie, welcome to Out and About Columbus. Thank you for having us out to the Beeline.
Thanks, Renee, and welcome to Bourbon Country.
Well, tell us exactly what the Beeline is and why is this so unique to the Cincinnati area?
Absolutely. Well, I don't know if a lot of people know, but the Kentucky side of Cincinnati is the beginning of Bourbon Country. So once you cross that river, you're in the state where 95% of the country's bourbon is made, Kentucky. So we thought it would be unique to take our 4 Kentucky Bourbon Trail craft distilleries, 5 amazing bourbon restaurants, and 5 amazing bars, and blend them into a neat experience called the Beeline.
Well, okay, so we're in northern Kentucky.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit more about what that means to be on the edge of Bourbon Country.
Absolutely. So as I said earlier, you cross that Ohio River and you're in Kentucky where 95% of the world's bourbon is made. So we like to say we're the edge of Bourbon Country. A lot of people know that the main distilleries are in Bardstown, they're in Louisville, but we with our 5 amazing distilleries here are the edge. So when you cross in from Ohio, you have joined the Bourbon Country.
Now we're standing here with a bunch of bourbon.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Absolutely. So we're in a rick house right now, which is really a fancy word for a bourbon warehouse. So these beautiful 53-gallon barrels were in New Riff's warehouse. This bourbon is aging for 4 years. And when it is ready, it is going to be the most beautiful amber delight that you've ever tasted. But a rick house is a really fun experience in Bourbon Country, and you can have that right over the river from Cincinnati. And I promise you, you will take away some amazing memories.
It sounds like a great thing to do when we visit Cincinnati. How can we find out more information?
Absolutely. Well, what you want to do is go on findyoursippingpoint.com and download your cool little Beeline guide. So when you have your Beeline guide, you can visit all of the stops on the Beeline, get stamps, and then we'll send you some cool bourbon swag. And again, that's findyoursippingpoint.com.
Wonderful. Julie, thank you again for sharing all of this great information and some bourbon.
Absolutely. Come and see us sometime.
All right. Well, coming up, we're going to take you to a party on the Ohio River. And not only will you have fun, but the captain and crew will make sure you're safe, too. Would you like your business to appear on an upcoming episode of Out and About Columbus? Send your contact information to info@outandaboutcolumbus.com to learn more. Well, a trip to Cincinnati wouldn't be complete without a ride on the Skystar Wheel. Not only will you get the best views of the city, you'll also have the best view of the Ohio River. Todd told us more about why you want to come on the Skystar Wheel and how gorgeous it is at night. Well, Todd, welcome down About Columbus, and thanks for letting us ride the Skystar. Boy, I have to tell you, this is the most beautiful view of Cincinnati and the Ohio River I've ever seen.
200 feet above the Ohio River, right here at the banks in downtown Cincinnati. The Skystar Wheel is the largest movable modern Ferris wheel in the world. We have 14 tractor trailer loads. It has 36 6-passenger air-conditioned heated gondolas, 1 million LED lights on at night. It's like a fireworks display every night.
Oh, it's just heavenly. Now, tell us exactly how high are we above Cincinnati and the Ohio River?
200 feet.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing. Now, is this for children, families?
Grandkids to grandparents love the Skystar Wheel. What's key about the Skystar Wheel is it's handicap accessible. The gondolas are fully enclosed, air-conditioned, heated. We don't pair up strangers, so if you and I were on our first date, we'd be alone. We wouldn't have Patrick here. No, so yeah, you and your significant other, you and family members, friends, your own gondola up to 6 people. We don't pair up strangers. You go around 4 times. It's about a 12-minute ride. We sell photos here. It's been so well received in Cincinnati. We came here. We had like a 3-month engagement to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Banks, which is the development between the football stadium and the baseball stadium and all the restaurants and bars down here. And it was so well received. Everyone just said, please don't leave our skyline. When the lights come on at night, we have 1 million LED lights. It's just awesome. So the social media engagement, the photos people take of the wheel, it's just been great. So the community's really loved it. The county actually owns this property here and developed the Banks, and we've just worked out a 20-year extension with them. So Skystar's not going anywhere. Skystarwheel.com. You can get all the information you need. Prices are $12.50 per person, and we're open every day of the week.
Well, it's definitely well worth it. If you come to Cincinnati, this is the thing to do.
It is. It's a must stop when you come to Cincinnati. It's a great way to get a view of the Ohio River, the city, and the Kentucky side. Just a fun thing. Grandkids and grandparents love it.
Wonderful. Todd, again, thank you for letting us experience this. And I hope everybody from Columbus will give this a shot.
Come on down.
We stopped by the Hilton Cincinnati Netherland Plaza Hotel, and this place is absolutely breathtaking. It's second to none. If you're looking for quality accommodations and dining, and I think you'll enjoy its close proximity to so much here in the Cincinnati area. We talked to Bob Lewis, and he told us more. Well, Bob, good to have you and the Hilton Cincinnati Netherland on the show.
Well, thank you very much, Mike.
Tell us a little history of this. I know this has been here for years, and it's just a beautiful place.
Yeah, the hotel actually was built in 1931. It actually opened, and it's probably one of the finest examples of French Art Deco architecture in existence today. So just a wonderful gathering spot for visitors coming in from out of town.
You guys have recently went through a room refresh, right? Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's a project that we're completing right now. We're about 60% done at this time, but we've gone into every guest room, new carpeting, new wall coverings, the new next generation of beds from Serta, which has a memory gel foam topper on there, so it makes for a completely comfortable stay. So it gives it a bright, fresh look here at the hotel. But one of the things that we've tried to make sure we did here at the hotel is maintain the integrity of the hotel and bring it back to its original ambiance from 1931. So whenever a guest comes and visits, they have a unique and memorable stay.
What would you tell guests about the amenities and what they're going to find here and what makes this such a unique place to enjoy a weekend or a week here in Cincinnati?
Yeah, well, we are a AAA 4-diamond rated hotel, so the service here is going to be outstanding. Our commitment to customer service is bar none the best. Our staff is really dedicated to making sure everybody does have a memorable stay.
This is an absolutely beautiful place. Well, give us some contact information where we can learn more, how we can book some rooms. Come down from Columbus and enjoy the Hilton Cincinnati Netherland.
Sure, 1-800-HILTONS. You can call to make your reservation or visit the website at hilton.com or our own website at cincinnati-netherlandplaza.hilton.com.
Bob, thanks so much for letting us stop by and have a look at the Hilton.
Well, it's a party on the water. Bring your friends. Come aboard the Cincinnati Cycle Boat. Callie told us more how you can book a party and pedal on down the Ohio River. Well, Callie, welcome to Out and About Columbus. Thanks for having us out to Cincinnati Cycle Boat.
Thanks for being here. I'm excited that you guys can make it out.
Yeah, me too. I got to tell you, this looks like so much fun. Tell us exactly, what is Cincinnati Cycle Boat?
It's a lot of fun. So it's a 16-passenger charter boat. It offers you a unique experience on the Ohio River. If you've ever seen those pedal wagons cruising around downtown Cincy, it's the same concept. We just took it to the water. So you have your charter boat that has 10 bike stations on the boat. It also has additional seating, so if you don't feel like pedaling, you have the option just to sit back and relax. It's a 2-hour tour, so you have 2 hours to enjoy out on the river. We provide you a certified Coast Guard captain along with a first mate, and your only job is to bring the food, beverages, the music, and have a good time.
Oh, yeah, gosh, it does sound like a great time. What are some of the questions that people ask you when they come on the boat ride?
We definitely get a few common questions. It's a 2-hour tour, so we do have a restroom break. Halfway through the tour, we do stop. You have a chance to get off the cycle boat, use the restrooms, and get back on. We do have a motor, so we don't expect you to pedal the entire 2 hours up and down the river. If you're up for the challenge, you can certainly try, but we do want you to know it is optional. But it's BYOB, so we don't personally provide liquor. You bring your own beverages. One of the great things about Rivertown Marina that we're at, they have Jenny Wade concession stand. So they have beverages, Gatorade, water, beer, wine, and ice. You can just purchase everything here and bring it onto the boat. So if you don't feel like packing your cooler, it's kind of like a one-stop shop.
That sounds real convenient. How do we find out more so we can come out here with our friends?
Yep, so if you want to visit our website, cincycycleboat.com. If you have a date in mind, if you're new to Cincinnati or live here and you have something you want to celebrate or just a day out on the water, I highly recommend booking that ride today because we are filling up pretty fast.
Fantastic. Thanks again for sharing this great information.
Thanks. It was nice having you guys out today.
Nice to be here. Thank you.
Well, we found a magical place for children in the Cincinnati area. That's straight ahead.
Like the Out and About Columbus Facebook page for pictures, video, and more on the show, including news about upcoming shows and even exclusive behind-the-scenes content. That's facebook.com/outandaboutcolumbus.
The LMM Railroad here in Lebanon, Ohio, has something for everyone. Adults, children, families. There's even a festive ride during the holidays. Carrie told us more about some of the events they have coming up this year and how you can get tickets. Well, Carrie, welcome to Out and About Columbus, and it's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you for joining us today. We are very excited to have you here.
Thank you for having us out to the LMM Railroad here in Lebanon, Ohio. And I know that this place is a wonderful place for families, children to come make memories. Tell us about what you have going on all year long for families and kids.
Well, we do have a lot of events. It is a historic train. It is an experience designed for families. It's a way to get back and sort of go back in time and slow down a little bit. Specifically, we have many events. We have an Easter train that we do. We do an Easter egg hunt. Folks go out and visit. We do National Train Day to try to get the word out about trains and the love of it. Most specifically, right now, coming up, we have our Fall Flyer event. It is a harvest-themed ride. All of our participants, they get a pumpkin. We do face painting on the platform. We have balloon artists on board. We decorate the platform. There's lots of photo opportunities. It's a great day out with the family.
It sounds like a lot of fun. Now, I know recently you've been doing things for adults, more train ride themed events. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we do like to service everyone in a way. So we do have, last year we got a concession car, a tavern car, which allowed us to expand our offerings. So we do offer evening runs for adults, a wine and cheese train, a bourbon tasting experience, pizza and beer trains. Just an evening, it's an evening out in a unique place with a little snacks and drinks as well. Those are fun trains. I will tell you, on those trains, actually, some of the adults wear more train hats than the kids do on the family trains. So,
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet after all that.
Yes, yes. After a fun evening, they like to. Yeah.
It sounds like a great time. Tell us how we can find out more information about the LMN train railroad.
So you can find our complete schedule of events for the year on our website, LebanonRR.com. If you have any questions, you can always call our ticket office at 513-933-8022.
Fantastic. Thank you again, Carrie, for sharing this great information.
Thank you for joining us. Thanks for coming.
The Lebanon Peddlers Mall has a little something for everyone, from vintage to antiques to brand new items. If they make it, you can probably find it here. Taylor told us more about what you can find here with over 300 vendors and what makes them so special. Taylor, welcome to Out and About Columbus. Thanks for having us out to Lebanon Peddlers Mall.
Thanks for having us.
Well, let's talk about Peddlers Mall. Tell me what we're going to find when we come browse around here.
So when you come to our store, you're going to find anything from antiques to collectibles to vintage to food to snacks, accessories, records, new and old.
Well, so how does this work? I know we were walking around. Everybody seems to have their own booth. Is that correct?
Yes, so we have multiple variety of vendors. They each have an 8x10 space, and we also have showcases that surround the front of the store. But our contracts are just month to month. So we're always changing vendors, always changing merchandise.
Well, what do you think makes this place so unique?
I think we're unique because we're not just a box store like Walmart or a boutique, but we're always changing our product. We allow the community to have a spot here so that they make an income. And we're always doing events around town and having events here.
You know, it was really funny. We were walking through, I noticed stuff that, like old toys that I used to have when I was a kid. It's kind of neat just to walk around and see different things you might not have seen in years.
Yes, so we like to pride ourselves in being an experience rather than just getting online and come, touch, feel, and see things that you haven't seen since you were a child.
Yeah, that's really cool. All right, well, tell us how we can find out more information, maybe become a vendor here.
So in order to become a vendor, you can stop in the store during store hours and talk to our team, or you can email us, Facebook message us, call us, and we can put you on our vendor list.
So tell us where you're located and if you have a website.
So our website is by Peddlers Mall, www.buypeddlersmall.com. And on there, you can also find our products that vendors post, so you can actually shop online as well. And we are located at 920A Columbus Avenue.
Wonderful. Again, Taylor, thank you. Great information and a great experience for people to try.
Thanks again.
If it's happening in Central Ohio, you can find it on our events page. onacolumbus.com will give you detailed information on everything: arts, entertainment, education, sports, theater, and more. Go to onacolumbus.com and click on ONA Events.
We stopped by the Children's Theater of Cincinnati, and what an amazing place. They've got a great season kicking off in October, and we had an opportunity to learn more about that from Kim Kern. Well, Kim, welcome down about Columbus. Good to have you on the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Tell us a little bit. You know, it was so breathtaking when I walked in and saw the Children's Theater of Cincinnati. The place was amazing just looking around here, let alone I imagine shows are too. Give us a little of the history of this.
Well, we are actually the oldest professional theater for young audiences in the country, and are actually a little bit older than we thought we were. We thought we were in our 95th season, and as it turns out, we are actually turning 100 years old this season.
What exactly is going on behind the scenes here?
We have a lot going on behind the scenes here. Our productions are professional theatrical productions. It's our audience that is children, not our actors. But we do train children to act as well. We have an entire academy here where we teach vocal, drama, dance, stage makeup, improv, even have a junior technical design series.
So I assume you do tours.
We do tours, and we see quite a few children with our tours every year. We tour anywhere from 5 to 7 productions a year, and we go all over the place, including Columbus.
Is that right?
Yes.
I'll have to catch you when you're in town.
Yes.
Well, tell us about your upcoming season, speaking of that.
Yeah. Well, our main stage season opens on October 12th, and it is all about the power of a child. So we open with Casper the Friendly Musical, which is a world premiere adaptation, and then we have A Charlie Brown Christmas. That is our holiday show. And in February, the all-popular Annie Jr., and we close the season with Matilda.
Well, tell us some contact information where people can get a hold of you, follow the schedule, find out more, maybe come here and visit you or see you in Columbus.
Absolutely. We would love to have all of that happen. Anyone can visit our website at thechildrenstheater.com, and our phone number is 513-569-8080.
Fantastic. Kim, thanks so much for being on the show. Great place. Thanks for having us down.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, we stopped by the Cupboard located in Cincinnati, and if you're looking for nostalgic items and a lot of novelty items, well, this is the place that you're going to find them. You can even buy some of these things online, and a lot of artists, over 1,200, display their work here as well. We talked to Kelby and Nikki, and they told us more. Well, Kelby, welcome down about Columbus. Good to have you on the show. And Nikki, welcome down about Columbus. So we're at the Cupboard. So tell us a little bit about why this is such a destination place.
So the Cupboard is one of the oldest established businesses in Cincinnati. It's a smoke shop. It's kind of changed over the years. We've had people, we're in the University of Cincinnati, so people have shopped here for 70 years.
Wow. So what do you think makes this different than other shops in the Cincinnati area?
We do work with about 1,200 glassblowers from around the country. We also support a lot of local Cincinnati artists. So that's what makes us different. And we've been here 50 plus years, 72 years actually.
So they know where you're at.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, great. Kelby, turning to you, man. Let's talk a little bit about what people are going to find top to bottom here.
So what they're going to usually find here, they'll find all their smoking needs, from rolling papers to hand pipes to water pipes. They're also going to find a lot of like boutique art, like pendants. They're going to find a lot of different things like that from a lot of different artists. We work with like 1,200 different glass blowers and artists around the country. So things that just kind of been a staple here at the cupboard for the last 72 some odd years.
Yeah. Where can you learn more about what you have if you can't make the trip down here?
You could look us up on cupboardglasspipes.com. You can go follow us on Instagram at the cupboard. Cupboard is how it's actually the Instagram handle, and you could follow our Facebook page as well, titled The Cupboard.
And you can buy online, right?
Yes, you can.
If I'm coming down from Columbus, where do I find you as far as an address?
Yes, 2613 Shorevine.
Well, fantastic, man. Sounds great. Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you.
Nikki, thank you.
Back in Columbus, check out these businesses in our local business spotlight.
Our Lady of Perpetual Help in Grove City is having a great festival. We want all of you to come out and enjoy it, and it is coming up on August 16th and 17th. Kevin told us all about it. There's going to be some great prizes, lots of food, rides for the kids. You got to try this event out. Well, Kevin, welcome to Out and About Columbus. Good to have you and Our Lady of Perpetual Help on the show.
Thank you for having us.
So you guys have a festival coming up. Tell us a little bit about what you're going to have in terms of food, entertainment, and all that good stuff.
Certainly. We've got our festival. It's our 32nd annual festival coming up on August 16th and 17th. That's a Friday and Saturday. And we've got live entertainment. On Friday, we've got Carter and Cash playing. And then Saturday, we've got the Little Big Band will be playing, again, from 6 to midnight. And food, we've got 7 food trucks this year. Plenty to do for family. A great time for a family. Come out, enjoy the free entertainment, and hopefully have a good time.
So, Kevin, I understand that you're going to be increasing your efforts for recycling this year as part of this event. So let's talk a little bit about that.
Absolutely. So we're hoping through cooperation of City Grove City, as well as a nice grant from SWACO, that we're increasing that effort specifically for this event. So part of that effort is everything from your plate to your spoon to your fork to your cup. All of those are compostable items this year.
That's very impressive. So, Kevin, who does this festival benefit, and what are the benefits of it?
Certainly. Honestly, it is a fundraiser to help support the mission of the church and school here. And part of that is the big drawing is we've got a raffle, $20 tickets that on Saturday night at the close of festival, that a ticket will be pulled to win a vacation getaway. And then another part of that, obviously, we've got the community involvement, all of those in Grove City, as well as surrounding areas. Come out, have a good time, and just be part of our community.
So how do we learn more information? How do we find you? First of all, find the festival and learn more.
It is Our Lady of Perpetual Help.net. Phone call or email away.
Sounds great. Come out and enjoy some good food, some good rides, and good family fun. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you, Mike.